Okay, so today I'm going to give you guys my review of the Minnesota Lynx and the Connecticut Sun game. So first starting off with Napheesa Collier, this was a phenomenal game by Napheesa Collier. So she finishes with 23 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 64.3% field goal percentage, 9 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 from the 3, made all of her free throws, 3 turnovers, which she got to clean up her turnovers because like every game she have 3-4 really bad turnovers. So I'll say that, and then 73% true shooting. So yeah, overall, I love what I saw from Napheesa Collier. She can really do it all, getting it done on the offensive end, on the defensive end, and you just love to see it, bro. That fadeaway is so pure, and she was able to get a contested shot with that fadeaway, being able to hit the layup. You know, she got a 3 from this game. Like, yeah, like this was a great game for Napheesa Collier. Like, Napheesa Collier is just Napheesa Collier. Like, Napheesa Collier, best in the world. I don't care what she's able to do night in and night out. Like, she can put up these stats against any team. Like, that's how good she is. The counters that she has, manipulating defense, being a 3-level scorer, being a great defender. Like, Napheesa Collier is just awesome, and it's just always a good day to see Napheesa Collier play basketball. So I was happy. I was. Since I'm already speaking on Napheesa Collier, this is her first time being a WNBA All-Star captain. She was actually second in vote getting. I was with one of my friends who said this, but I'm really surprised she was top 2 in All-Star voting, because Fee don't be having crazy PR like that. She really doesn't. And, you know, the streets were trying to say stupid shit a few weeks ago on Twitter, like, if you know, you know, about that. But Napheesa does not have the PR that she should for the kind of player that she is. So for her to be top 2 in All-Star voting, I'm happy with that. And for her to be a captain, like, yeah, like, I'm up. I tweeted this earlier today, but if we get Paige Beckers, Napheesa Collier, and Angel Reese on the same team for the All-Star game, I'm never shutting the fuck up about it. These are all of my favorite players and everything like that, and because she's a captain, she gets to pick who's on her team. So I think Paige will be in our team because Paige and Caitlin don't play the same position, so that doesn't make any sense anyway. So I think Paige will be in our team, and hopefully Angel Reese makes All-Star, but all 3 of them playing on the same team for All-Star, you know how much I would eat. So you have to say that. But yeah, closing it out, Napheesa Collier, a best player in the league, making it look so effortless, doing it on both sides of the floor. Glad that she's an all-star, glad that she's a captain. Napheesa Collier deserves it all. What a player, bro. Like, she's so underrated, truly is. Next up, I want to talk about McBride. So she finishes with 20 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. And then you see everything else, 60% field goal percentage, 6 of 10 from the field, 5 of 9 from the 3, made all of her free throws, only 1 turnover, which is good. She'd be having bad turnovers, but at least she only had 1. So, you know, we'll take that. 88.3% true shooting. She had a really good game. Just the way that she can hit the 3. She's good on defense. She's a good player. So this is a really solid stat line, honestly. You know, efficient. Courtney Williams, 12 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. You know, efficient from the field. You know, you see 2 steals. Oh, that's good. 62.5% from the field. 5 of 8 field goals, 2 of 5 from the 3. 3 turnovers, not good. 75% true shooting. So, I mean, it's decent. So, you know, we'll take it. It's efficient. Continuing on for everyone else from the Lynx, Natisha Heidemann, 22 minutes, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block, 36% from the field. Some of the shots that she takes, I think she was trying to take like 1 layup, and it's like, you were under the basket. There's no way that shit was going in. Some of the shots she takes, I'm just like, child. Not efficient, but I mean, we'll take it, I guess. Alana Smith, 21 minutes, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 37.5% from the field, and 2 blocks, so that's good. One thing I will say about Alana Smith, and I tweeted this and I've said this, bro, she has to stop blowing easy layups. It's one thing if you miss a contested layup because it's contested, it's hard to get that to go in. But she continuously blows easy layups. Like the past 4 games that I've watched her played in, every single time she blows easy layups. So I literally tweeted, I was like, death taxes and Alana Smith blowing layups. Like, she has to stop doing that, bro. And only 37% from the field. Not great. So, you know, you say those things. It's not a bad stat line, but it's not great, you know, we'll put it that way. But blowing easy layups, like, child, like, why? Shepard, 12 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds. I can't see the assist and steal, but not that bad. Continuing on, Bridget Carlton, 22 minutes, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 42% from the field. Not efficient. You know, she has good moments, but like, come on, bro. Kosu, 7 minutes, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 33% field, not great. Diamond Miller, and you just see everybody else. You just see everyone else. So there's that. Samuelson, she got hurt. Something with her foot. Like, she kind of just landed on it wrong. So she did not finish the game. They had to bring her on a wheelchair. So it doesn't look good. We don't know what it is yet. You know, I'll talk about that in the next review. But, you know, sending her well wishes. Now on to my advanced metrics for this video. So first quarter, 27-17, bro. They they went on a really good run in the first quarter. What was it, like a 14 something run? Like the defense throughout this whole game, it was great. And Nafisa was saying they weren't satisfied with their defense the last game. I thought their defense the last game was good, but this game they definitely took it up a notch. So yeah, defensively, just the pressure that they're able to put on, having the double teams, hedging the screens, just making them have to make uncomfortable shots time and time again. The defense from the Lynx is great, and they're like the best defensive team in the league. So to continuously see what they do on defense, everyone playing defense, it's just something that brings me joy because defense is underrated. Second quarter, 23-9. So yeah, you see those things. Yeah, they went on a huge run in the second quarter, and I think the Sun literally only got to score because it was like they got fouled. It was free throws, bro. But the run that they went on, beautiful. Third quarter, 27-15, exactly, and then the fourth quarter, 25-22. I'm pretty sure all their starters were out by the fourth quarter, something like that, because child, they blew them out. But yeah, just great offensive performance, great defensive performance. So you see this biggest lead. The Sun never had a lead, and the Lynx had a 41 lead in the fourth quarter, bro, and they scored over 100 points. And like I said, the fourth quarter, that was their bench playing, mind you. Continuing on, so the runs, they had a 14-4 run in the first quarter, and the second, at the end of the first quarter, and then on a 43-14 run. And like I said, they had a huge run in the second quarter. What was it, like a 20-0 run? Something like that. They had a crazy run in the second quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, 13-1. That is fucking crazy. Best player streaks, Olivia Nelson-Ododa with 8, and McBride with 6. So you see those things. Continuing on, now we have the head-to-head metrics. So from the field, Sun, 23 of 66, 34.8%. Yeah, just missing a bunch of shots. I think a lot of it was the Lynx and their great defense that they play, forcing them into a lot of contested shots and everything like that, especially crowding the paint, the spacing that they're able to have. So I think a lot of it was that. And then some of the shots that they take continuously, shot selection wasn't great. Some of the contested shots that they try to take. But yeah, they just really made it hard on them the whole game. So it's really credit to the defense for the most part. Lynx, 36 of 71. So 50% from the field, which is good. From the three, 10 of 34, so they're one of the better three shooting teams in the league, 29.4%. And then Connecticut, it is 4 of 18, which is not great, 22%. From the free throws, they had 83%, and then the Sun had 13 of 17, 76.5%. And one thing I will say, Kayla McBride is like a 96% free throw shooter this year. I did not know that. And Nafisa is like 93% from the free throw line. So you get those two to the line, like it's basically cash, bro. Turnovers, 13-15. The Lynx be having some really bad turnovers, okay? Like I said, Nafisa has some really bad turnovers. Kayla McBride has some bad turnovers. Like a lot of these turnovers that they have are like avoidable. It's just making bad passes a lot of times. Some of them is, the other team jumping the passing lane and getting a steal. But some of these, I'm just like, bro, these are really bad turnovers. So yeah, they could clean that up. They could stand to clean it up. Rebounds 53-33, so better job of crashing the boards. Assists 27-14. Always love the assist to turnover ratio from the Lynx. Blocks 5 and 5, so they evened out. Defensive rebounds 30-18, and then offensive rebounds 11-9, and then points off turnovers 23-16. So that's good news. And I just remember there kind of was a point in the game. I don't remember where it was. Maybe it was like the first or second quarter, but there was a point where they turned over the basketball back to back. So yeah, it was never close this whole game. It was built to ass, but yeah, cleaning those things up. Continuing on, points in the paint, so 36-22, which is really good. Fast break points, 18-7, so that's good. Having some good moments in transition and all those things. And then second chance points, 21-12. We love that. Steals 8 and 8, so we evened out. And personal fouls, 19-20. Overall thoughts on why the Lynx won this game. It's always the same things that I talk about. One thing that I will say, the Connecticut Sun is like one of the worst teams in the league, okay? So yeah, they were beating their ass. Bro. It was like 80-40 something. Like that is a ass beating, especially, in basketball. So yeah, it was really just belt to ass. So you have those things. So yeah, was the stat padding a little bit? Sure. The Sun, the personnel is just not great. So you have those things. But like I said, they just play a really stifling defense, just being able to double team, being able to hedge the screens, force them to take contested shots, forcing shot clock violations. So the defense is just supreme. Offensively, they run a great system. I always mention UConn, just making that extra pass, and the spacing of the floor, I think, by the Minnesota Lynx is just immaculate. Just the way that they space the floor, and the defense not anticipating that, and you're leaving everybody for open threes all the time. So you have those things playing together, better personnel, Sharif, better coaching, everything like that. Like they just played hard. They played hard, and they played so great that starters didn't really have to play the fourth quarter. So very enjoyable game. Always a great moment and day to watch Nafisa Collier play the game of basketball. So, I'm thankful for that. Before I move on, I just wanted to say I really love the Minnesota Lynx uniforms. Okay, I meant to say this in the last video, but these are the ones that they wore today. I think they wore these in another recent game too. But just such a clean look. Like, I love the branding. I don't understand why the Lynx and then the number are two different colors. That's one thing that bothers me, but just the look of it. And then the blue ones are just so cool as well. So I love these. And then here's the black one. So yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get me a Nafisa Collier jersey. I don't know which version I'm gonna get and everything like that, but I just love them. They have some of the best uniforms in the league. Just so clean looking. Love the branding, all that. Just the little details. So I don't know. I might do a tier list ranking all the uniforms in the league just for fun. Now we go on to the Connecticut Sun side. So Anissa Morrow, 27 minutes, 16 points, 11 rebounds. Ooh, a double-double. 2 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, 35% from the field. Not efficient from the field, but looking at the stat line, had a good game. Some of the shots that she takes, I think it was like some contested layups, and some of her shot selection wasn't great. But I mean, a double-double is a double-double. Okay, I know she went to LSU with Angel Reese, and Angel Reese is the double-double machine. So I like that. I like that. Olivia Nelson-Ododa, 21 minutes, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 50% from the field. Not bad for only 21 minutes. Sanaya Rivers, 24 minutes, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 37% from the field. So yeah, not efficient from the floor. At least she's getting stuff done defensively. So you will say those things. Peters, 18 minutes, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 100% from the field. Brown, 17 minutes, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 50%. JC Sheldon, 21 minutes, 7 points. I can't see the rest of it, but 33% from the field. That's not great. That's not great. And then continuing on, you see what everybody else contributed for the Connecticut Sun today. So why did the Connecticut Sun lose this game? I mean, I think it's multiple things. Number one, the personnel is just not as good as the Minnesota Lynx. I mean, Nafisa Collier alone, yeah, like, we just have to talk about that. The personnel is just not as good. So you have that, and, you know, they're rebuilding. They'll have time and everything like that. You know these things. So they'll get there eventually. But right now, personnel, Minnesota Lynx have them beat. In regards to coaching, Minnesota Lynx have them beat because they got Cheryl Reeve and they don't. Defensively from the Sun, thought it wasn't great. They had good moments of defense, but defensively, Minnesota Lynx was really locking them up. Offensively, I think they only had 2 players in double figures. You're not going to win that way. They probably got out-rebounded. They got out-assisted. Like, all those major statistical categories, yeah. Like, the Lynx is pretty much going to make any team look like shit, okay? They played my Dallas Wings twice this season, and I saw the ass beating. And they're about to play Chicago Sky 4 times, and we're about to have 0-4. It's about to be ass, especially with no Camilla. So it's about to be belt to ass, especially with Nafisa Collier. So yeah, they're gonna make pretty much any team look like shit. Just the way they play, the style they play, the personnel that they have, the coaching. They just do all those little things. So basically that's why they lost. But you guys can let me know down below in the comments. But this is a really enjoyable game.